And I am back. Just got some food and all that stuff. I just don't really like the idea of eating on camera. Okay, so what were we gonna do? Do our usual shenanigans? Yeah, we're getting lots of lakes. You can't take pictures in quick succession. It doesn't register for BB. Check on BB.
Oh.
Cute. Yay! Bonded BB strengthened. 2.5 stars. Alright, I have to access my backpack customization from over here. There we go. Alright. Fabricate attachments. We can make a grenade pouch and an extra battery. A pouch for carrying grenades. Equipping it will free up space on your back, allowing you to carry more cargo. The pouch will also protect its contents from timefall and impact. Multiple grenade pouches can be equipped at once. Be aware that if a pouch is removed from your backpack, its contents will be transferred to a private locker. Equipping an extra battery will increase the amount of battery available for active skeletons and other equipment. Multiple extra batteries can be equipped at once. So I'm going to go ahead and make one battery. And I'll make several grenade pouches. I mean, just 2 extra grenade pouches are good. And we got a windmill. A little windmill. BBs are particularly fond of this accessory. It seems to improve their mood and help prevent them from becoming stressed. So yeah, let's definitely put that on. And now let's see what... So we can make it white, black, orange is the default, navy blue, red, green, purple. I think I'm going to make it be black. Alright, now we'll drink some beer for our stamina. And now it's time to read before we head out. We have a lot of stuff we need to read now. Email from the chiral artist. We got married. How are you holding up, Sam? You must have walked more than 1,000 miles by now. Try not to let it get to you. I'm sure it must be lonely work. Well, anyway, I wanted to get in touch and tell you that we got married. I know. Who gets married in this day and age, right? But through the chiral network, we got in touch with a priest and we said our vows and that was it. Silly maybe, but it seems to have brought smiles to a few faces, so thanks for making it possible. We owe you more than we can say. Good to hear. Chiral artist's mother. Please look out for them. Dear Sam, wonderful news. My daughter's getting married. Oh, though you've probably been wondering, we're not related at all. I've never even been married, let alone had any kids. I took her in 5 or so years back after her parents died. She could barely speak a word of English. Her parents had been Japanese, but we managed in our own way. It's funny. Until the moment we met, I thought I was destined to live out my life all alone. But as soon as I laid eyes on her, that changed. I knew in my heart that I had to protect her, make sure no one ever hurt her. Though I ended up doing that myself by being too overprotective in the end. I've tried to make up for it. My daughter's leaving the nest at last, and I couldn't be happier for her. All I can do now is pray and hope for the best. And I'd be awful grateful if you could look in on her and her husband from time to time, just to make sure they're doing okay. Will do. Alex Weatherstone from the weather station. Anything left outside America? Sam, thanks again. You've done a great deal to keep things ticking here at the weather station, which we appreciate. And the Carol Network, it's incredible. If you can continue to expand coverage with your Cupid, it won't be long before we'll have real-time tracking of meteorological phenomena all over the continent. We still won't have much of an idea what's going on elsewhere, but there's not a whole lot we can do about that. And while I may be chasing rainbows, I still hope we can get a view from above the clouds one day. It's crazy. No one really knows what happened to the rest of the world, even now. Maybe Death Stranding destroyed everything except America. Maybe we're the only ones shrouded in clouds of chiral matter and the rest of the world is carrying on without us. Or maybe the whole damn universe got wiped out and we're all that's left, floating in space. Alright, that last one's just me being pessimistic ass, but the point stands. We need to know what's out there. And to do that, we need you to bring the whole continent on the network. You're our best hope, Sam. Our only hope, in fact. The film director. You really are unique, aren't you? Sam Bridges. Maybe it's just my imagination, but ever since I signed the contract, I'd swear I've seen you at least a half dozen times here or there. Was that your hologram, perhaps? Surely it couldn't have been every time. Not when you came to see me bearing gifts. Nevertheless, it's hard to believe there's only one of you running around, though it's equally hard to believe that so many others could resemble you so very much. Goodness, could it have been a ghost? Or someone masquerading as you, perhaps? Oh dear, what have I gotten myself into? Well, you leave me no choice. Next time you come through, bring that Cupid of yours and make me an official member of the UCA. You're the only one doing that for people, correct? That should prove beyond a shadow of doubt that you're really you. Okay, cool. So if we have an order to take to him, he will sign up with the UCA. And I have a feeling that the other Sams he's referring to are the other players with the asynchronous online feature. Pretty meta. Just want to make sure I get all the red tips. Alright, that was it. Okay, so now let's read the memory chips first. We unlocked a few of them now. Triumph Street Triple RS. Lauded as Triumph's most powerful, dynamic, and downright exhilarating series of road bikes to date, the Street Triples are a force to be reckoned with, none more so than the top-of-the-range RS model. Those lucky enough to have ridden one speak of an adrenaline-soaked experience like no other. Perfect reporters who want to feel the wind of the wasteland in their hair. And then we got another batch of An Unknown Man's Journal, so that will be in the interviews section. But I know we did get a bunch of other interviews in the meantime. Okay. We have Prepper interview The Junk Dealer 6 months ago. Incredible, isn't it? This hourglass. See how the sand flows upwards? Got chiral particles in it, that's why it moves like that. And look at the shape of the glass. So elegant, so delicate, just like the girl who made it. Hard to believe it's even of this world. But it was made by human hands all right. Crazy, isn't it? No wonder everyone in South Knot City knows her work. You can imagine how I felt when she gave it to me. I guess you could say it was a thank you present. She'd asked me to fix something for her, and this was what I got in return. You know, I've done jobs for all kinds over the years, but none of my other customers did anything like this for me. Most will just toss you a couple likes, and that's the end of it. Don't get me wrong, there's nothing wrong with a like or two. It's just, this was different. The moment she gave me this hourglass, I knew I wanted to be with her. Never happened, though. Ain't cut out for love and relationships. Don't have what it takes. Other people kind of scare me, to be honest. Still, even if we can't be together, at least I'll have this hourglass. Yep, so she had made an impression on him when she did that act of kindness. She didn't have to make it for him, but she did. Okay, now we're back into the Unknown Man's journals. As always, who unknown, where unknown, when, writing year unknown. Ha and Ka, body and soul. The two become separated, you die, in this world at least. That death ain't the end, though. So long as your soul's got a body to come back to, you can be reborn. Resuscitated anyway. That's why people built coffins and sarcophagi, to preserve the body so the soul had a home it could return to. I learned all this and more from an old book I found, The Wisdom of the Egyptians, chock full of interesting tidbits about death and how to overcome it, like the golden death masks of the pharaohs, the ones decorated using magical adornments as an indication of the wearer's prestige and power. I tell you what, if we've learned anything from the beach, it's that the Egyptians had it all figured out. That's why I've decided to give myself a mask. Not a death mask, though, but one for living, for ruling. Today's the last day anyone sees my face. I don't need it anymore. I'm gonna say that's Higgs. Granted, I already beat this game, so I know all this stuff, but that journal is like a mask, you say. That could be Higgs. Journal number 6. A Bridges way station out west just got taken out by terrorists. Used a void out to do it. They dumped a corpse nearby and let it go necro, dropping BTs right in people's laps. Word is, demons heard that Bridges were sending an expeditionary force out west to facilitate the reconstruction of America or some such. Guess they didn't take kindly to that. Terrorists, separatists, isolationists, all these folks claim America is coming for their freedom, that the old guard wants to put them in chains, make the individual subservient to the collective. They ask what's it all for in a post-stranding world when today's triumph is tomorrow's crater. Daddy used to spout the same tired lines. Said America never did nothing for nobody. That's why we took to living in the shelter. Better down in the hole than out there under their thumb. Yeah, he was a real saint, my daddy. Tried to run a few times, but he'd just drag me back inside, kicking and screaming. We'd put those heavy hands of his to work and remind me what happened if I disrespected his authority. But that's love, isn't it? His way of looking after an orphan child he raised as his own. He was only trying to protect me from the evils of the outside world. I owe him my life, and my powers too. First time I ever sensed a BT was when I held him, moments before he went necro. Just like when I dumped that prepper's body. My daddy showed me that corpses are precious, powerful things. They're so much more than bombs. Terrorists ought to treat them with proper respect. Journal number 7. I've had us team up with a bunch of porters who service the central part of the country. Had to be done. The writing was on the wall for my crew otherwise. And guess what? Their leaders got dooms. I've got a feeling we're gonna be good friends. Demons and terrorists have been getting more aggressive ever since the Bridges expedition team set out. As if BTs and meals were enough, now we gotta keep our eyes peeled for those assholes when we're making the runs. All the more reason we've got to come together, get organized. Me and my new partner, we've been talking about consolidating our operations so we can cover the whole continent. If we do, I suppose that'd make us like the UCA in some respects. Different structure and methods, but similar ideology. A deep and abiding belief in the importance of community. But the devil's in the details, isn't it? Rules, structures. Can't just let people make decisions for themselves. And therein lies the risk. Can't have us repeating the sins of the past with another USA, sorry. And demons, well, they ain't about to think for themselves. At the end of the day, a community needs a strong leader, and the God's honest truth is that I'm the only one cut out for it. Journal number 8. The rumors I'd heard about my new partner's powers don't do her justice. I knew she had dooms, but she's on a whole other level. I tell you, I've never seen anything like it. Not only can she perceive BTs, but she can actually use the beach. It's fragile, which confirms that this unknown man is Higgs. Compared to hers, my powers are nothing. Parlor tricks courtesy of a few corpses. But it doesn't matter, not so long as I've got her. Before we met, I was bound by the limitations of my abilities. I was a blind man groping for shadows of a secret realm. But now, because of her, I can actually go to the beach. The beach! With her by my side, I can reshape this world, not into what it was with the old USA, not like what Bridges wants, Something new, something everlasting, right here and now. A world where we're free to do whatever we goddamn please. Journal number 9. My partner's powers are extraordinary, sure, but deep down I know the two of us alone don't have what it takes to bring true, lasting freedom to the people. Everything we've done, that we continue to do, no matter how much it may seem to bring people together, it's still a far cry from the way it used to be. Timefall, BTs, chiral clouds, all this and more serves to cut us off from the rest of creation, and I have to say, I don't think that's ever going to change. Even people like me and my partner, we have our limits. But now I've met someone who has none. Someone who could save the world from this madness. Make it whole again. Put our shattered pieces back together. Make it whole again? Where have we heard that phrase? But I digress. Okay, now we got an asexual world counselor 3 years ago, Bridges HQ. Records suggest that the widespread aversion towards physical contact and intimacy was a phenomenon that had been observed even before the Death Stranding. One contemporary report, for example, details the increasing popularity of the sexless lifestyle among young people. A growing percentage of the younger cohort were self-identifying as asexual, claiming to be incapable of feeling desire or attraction. Accordingly, such individuals were less likely to have children or engage in sexual activity. It should be noted, however, that many other unique sexual identities were being recognized during this period, such as demisexuals, who are incapable of sexual attraction without an emotional connection, and panromantics, who profess an attraction unrestricted by sex or gender, albeit one not necessarily sexual in nature. One theory posits that the Stranding accelerated the proliferation of these sexualities. In a terrifying new world in which BTs roam and annihilation is an everyday occurrence, people have grown reticent to form emotional connections with others. Although there has been no measurable decrease in human fertility, the birth rate has nevertheless dropped dramatically. Incidents of sexual harassment and assault have also seen a sharp decrease, which seems to suggest that sex could not be further from our minds, for better or for worse. I must preempt myself by admitting that I do not have any empirical data with which to support the following claim. That said, it is my contention that, based on the aforementioned observations and others, the vast majority of the population oh my gosh, Susie, could be categorized as asexual. I mean, yeah, when you're just like holed up in a shelter and you just can't even think about going out and meeting new people and all that stuff, it's like, yeah, just survival on the most like basic of levels is all that you can think about. All right, now it's time that we headed up. We got caught up on all of our reading material. And now, let's go.
Fuck, idiot. Think you could keep us safe. Man like you.
Looks like he got into a fight, got drunk, and...
I put on that bet. Just you and me, though. Easy. That's all I got. Keep you safe. No matter what.
Alright, here we are, and now we got to pick up a few things. There was mention of the cosplayer, so we should get that taken on first. Yeah, let's do this one. Well, this is a retrieval, so I easily could just do that on my way back.
Sam, got a critical request. A shipment of experimental weapons has just been stolen by mules. They were scheduled to be delivered to Lake Knot City, but got picked off en route. The mules loaded them into their own vehicle and fled before help could arrive. And while we don't know their exact location based on eyewitness accounts, we've managed to narrow it to a small area. Track them down, secure the weapons, and deliver them to Lake Knot.
Alright, sounds good, and I'm going to take this one as well. Aha, we can make trucks now. Let me just double check on if I need anything more. Maybe one climbing anchor. Okay, we already got a bola gun, so that's good. Want to make some more of these. But yeah, we're able to make trucks now. I'm gonna go store that person's bike.
The sticky gun is a weapon that launches an adhesive projectile. Gun and projectile are connected by a wire which can be engaged to pull in targets. It's strong, too. Could support up to several dozen kilos. You can use it to secure cargo at a distance. Right out from under a mule's nose, maybe. You're a clever guy, so I'm sure you can think up a few other applications. Just comes down to how creative you can get.
I've never really used the sticky guns, so it would be interesting. It'd be interesting to give them, like, try them out in different circumstances during this playthrough.
Order assigned. Beginning scan. Have a pleasant journey.
Oh, first, I should check. How is the autopaver doing? Okay, just needs 200 ceramics. And 300 metals. So that, it may be worth taking care of that, actually. So first let's go to the garage. And... oh, it's only trikes. I will have to make my own car. So let's fabricate a truck. Alright, claim materials. We want 300 metals and 300 ceramics, give or take. I don't, I'm not gonna be upset if I need to, what am I thinking? I won't be upset if I end up overdoing it. I'd rather accidentally put too many materials into an auto paver than to not have enough. Oh. I heard some porters.
Have a pleasant journey. Weapons restrictions lifted.
Alright. Hopefully I'm close enough. That I have the car close enough. Okay, cool. Alright, here we go. New section of road coming up. Okay. And the next auto paver is over here. And this one basically needs everything. But I don't know. I may not bother with it just yet. Actually, I think I will bother with it.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Hey there! Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter. Decontaminating suit. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
Okay. How many did I need again for this one? It needs 2,000 metals and 3,000 ceramics. Give or take. I can't even get enough. Oh well. I'll just take what I can. Alright, now you're completely out of ceramics. But that's okay. Every little bit helps. Alright, on we go.
Have a pleasant journey.
And see how the battery of the car is also improved by the extra battery that I have on my backpack. See, BB's a speed demon. BB likes it when you go fast. Crazy kid. Alright, let's add all these. And I will top off the chiral crystals. Alright. Now we're heading off to the cosplayer, who is all the way down here. So I should just try to drive the car as far as I can take it. I like that when you do turn the vehicle, the blinkers light up. It's getting kind of rocky from here on. We don't have any more shore. But maybe there'll be some... We can meander through this. I just would hate to have to leave the car behind. They suck at going over rocky terrain. Okay. Oh look, here's another paver. Unfortunately, I don't have any materials to add to it. Okay, now I'm gonna stop here because I do not want to be one of those assholes who gets the vehicle stuck. I'm gonna plop down a climbing anchor just to make it a bit easier to get up and down. It's very rocky here.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges. Fragile express ID.
Alright, I got your sewing kit.
Detected. All weapons.
2 sewing kits.
Delivering cargo.
Wow, great! You made it! I told myself there were bound to be a few scratches, but looks like I was wrong.
Alright, bot completed the delivery. Ooh, an A. It did really well.
Can you make it official? Whenever I mention your name to my partner, he gets all excited and starts talking about how much he wants to meet you. He's pretty interested in the chiral network too, totally on board with it and everything. But I'm still having trouble wrapping my head around it. I guess what I'm saying is that I'm okay with trying it out, just without any of the extra strings, if that's an option. If it is, then would you mind doing the honors?
Sure. Cosplayer has entered a contract with Bridges.
Hey, Sam. Sam Bridges.
The Wandering
Welcome
MC.
to our summer home by the falls. Oh, well, thanks for making the trip. I've always wanted to meet you. I know what you're thinking. Is that an otter on my head, or am I just happy to see you? Well, both. Actually, the otter's a member of the weasel family. I have weasels in my family, but enough about my brother.
Ba-dum-tsh.
Man, you are tough. Hey, did you know that otters can survive without land? Oh yeah, they eat, sleep, even give birth, all in the water. The only thing they can't do in the water is drown. Such good swimmers, eh? Okay. Wow, you laugh about as much as this guy. Hey, by the way, you should have this. It'll help you on your way. Yeah, don't worry about me. I've got an otter one. Come on. Come on, otter one? That's pretty good. Come on.
Sorry, Sam
Dad,
is
the only
not
audience I've
into
had in
dad
like 12
jokes.
years.
I mean, these are just ultimate dad jokes, really. The cosplayer wishes to express her gratitude. She has given you an otter hood. Hell yeah.
By the way, that hood was threaded by the hand of my cosplay partner. And she's amazing. It's triple stitched. That's got silk. She's incredible. Wear it and you too can ride the river rapids without fear. Unless you're afraid of looking too sexy. Right? Really? Still nothing? You know what? Fine. Just go. Just go, okay? Yeah, and make the river your friend. That'll be fun.
Good work.
Let's put this bad boy on. A special hood, lovingly handcrafted by the cosplayer. It's so well made that you may take on the characteristics of an otter, becoming a stronger swimmer as a result. Only downside is that you may struggle to be taken seriously. It is
Terminal for further information.
pretty funny when you have it on and then a serious cutscene happens. Oh, let's take a look. I could do those on my own. Yeah, let's take the top quality underwear to the distro center. Oh wait, actually, yeah, let's cancel it real quick. And we can do the premium delivery. It's not that bad of a trip. We'll be fine.
Order assigned.
And now I want to see if there is any, oops, sorry, share locker, claim cargo. Let's see, timefall, junk dealer, chiral artist. Yeah, okay. We can get going. But now we have the otter hood. Yay! The rotary belt was used by other people, and I got a whole bunch of likes. Alright.
Keep on keeping on.
And hopefully my car is still up here. Ah, otter hood.
I'm Sam!
And the hood makes a cute little squeaky noise when it comes up on your head. It's really cute.
Right on.
Okay. Let's get back to the shoreline. Oop, I went a little too far. I took the wrong exit, basically.
If anyone's watching.
Ugh, I don't know if I can make it through that. I may... Okay, yeah, it's right here. Here we go. I've used that timefall shelter as a marker that I was going the right way. We're going in and out of rain. In and out, and in and out. It rains, it stops. It stops, it rains. Alright. Back on the road. Alright, and let's get charged up.
Just a little bit more.
There we go.
Let's get going.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons detected. All weapons decontaminating soon. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
Okay.
I got your high quality underwear.
Everything all right, Sam? Looks good as new. My hat's off to you.
Yay, long range truck. Even better.
Well, take care of yourself.
Will do.
Good work. New order available. Please access delivery terminal or...
Okay, we got some mail. The junk dealer, thanks for delivering the prototype. I heard you delivered the samples we provided. Thanks for that, we really appreciate it. I know it was probably weird for you, me and her being separated and all, and I'm not gonna pretend I wasn't a stupid asshole about, well, everything. Anyway, I just wanted to say that we're grateful. I just hope that stuff comes in handy one day. By the way, we've got a few more designs we're working on, so if you like the look of the kit, drop by our shelter for a gander. Hopefully the things we're working on will prove useful, if not to you, then to someone. See you around, Sam. Thomas Sutherland, you're an inspiration. I owe you an apology. In my last mail, I made it sound like you were on the fast track to becoming obsolete. Guess I was caught up in my excitement over that delivery bot. Maybe I didn't let it show so much, but I was glad to find you on our doorstep again. Seriously. Sure, the bots are useful and less risky, but that doesn't mean we don't still need guys like you. If anything, we need you now more than ever. You're a symbol, an inspiration. When people see you risking your neck for the rest, they have something to aspire to. I'm not saying that everybody should charge off into the wilderness, of course, but I think you're a great example of how we can work towards a better future. People need that. Hell, I need that. Good to know.
Further information.
Now, I'm going to go and leave my vehicle here. And we are going to go
Beginning scan.
to that meal
Have a
camp
pleasant journey.
to retrieve the sticky guns. First, okay, I need to... There we go. Remove all markers. Now we're good to go. I'm going to give this watchtower a visit. That way I can accurately pinpoint where all of the... because I think it's this camp, right? Yeah, it's this one. Cool.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
Thanks for the help. Today's a good day. This one's for you. Thanks for the help.
Okay, so they're all over there. And also I have to remember where the, there's a prepper called the Collector who should be in one of these ravines.
Today's a good day. Thanks for the help.
Oh, actually, using the watchtower, it popped
This
up.
one's for you.
It's right over there. So hopefully I can find some lost cargo of his. Oh yeah, and we're supposed to go to the film director. Because he'll be wanting to be part of the UCA when we next come by, so might as well pick up some lost cargo.
Almost there. There we go.
Alright. Make sure he's down. Whoop. Careful, careful, careful. So he has a sticky gun. I might be too far away. Yeah, I'm too far away. Too far away. That is my fault. Okay, now I should be close enough. There we go. But yep, I'm just gonna have to fight everyone. Okay, there's another mule right here. And I know that there's a whole vehicle of them coming too. Ah, jeez, they pinged me again. I wasn't expecting that. Alright, come on, guys. Oh. Alright, one at a time, fellas. Oh, shit. See, I can't shoot through the doorway, unfortunately. Crap. And now I'm completely out of... Guess I need to go the old-fashioned way. What the heck is going on here? I can't see. Oh, he's already unconscious. Okay, but I need to get this guy. Come on. Come on. This is crazy. Absolutely ridiculous. Whew. Oh man, that definitely. Whew. Okay. They're all unconscious now. And now I have everything. Oh yeah, I should check these lockers. I mean, postbox. Whoa! Sam! Why? This is not the heaviest weight that you've had to carry. Why were you deciding to lose your balance all over the place? Okay. Well, let's get going. We have to take these all the way to Lake Knot City, but now we have a road that goes all the way there, so that's awesome. Sam, why are you having trouble balancing right now? I know you were in a big fight, but your stamina's fine. And you didn't lose any blood either. Alright, I want to grab these crystals.
Nice.
And I might as well go down into this ravine. Man, there are a lot of ropes that people have left. Okay. Do I need an extra ladder? Okay, cool. I already have a ladder. I don't need to pick this one up. Oh yeah, I was supposed to go to the film director while I was over here. I should have done that first. Alright, and the collector should be right around this corner, I think. I think this is the right place. Let me look at the map. Oh, okay. Yeah, I think this is him.
God damn.
Oh shit. Oh. That ladder just barely made it.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Fragile Express ID verified.
I might as well recycle some stuff while I'm here. Oh, I can't. Never mind. Okay, what orders does he have? Retrieval. I can do that because I just cleared out that entire camp.
Order assigned. Weapons restrictions lifted.
Oh man, I do not like how close that frickin'... Oh man, that ladder is making me really nervous.
Too close.
Okay, here's an idea. I'm gonna go to the film director and give him that lost cargo. And then on my way back, just need to find my way out of here. But it is funny that I'm just so used to Sam being a lot more resilient and being able to carry a lot more without falling over and all that. Oh, cool. That ladder is perfect. What? Sam! Why did you do that? Like, I wasn't even moving forward. He just decided to ram head first into that. I'm worried that these sticky guns are gonna get badly damaged. Oh, and there's a memory chip. Did I get the film director's lost cargo? Yeah. Alright, I was just wondering why there wasn't a marker on my screen. So, let's get over there. Is this your second playthrough of Death Stranding? Yes, it is, RSP Zeke. I'm now just playing it for the fun of it and so I can stream it. Ooh. Let's see. I have to get over this ravine. Somebody put this sign down saying that they wish someone would make a ladder. But I think I'm all out of ladders now. Yep, I'm all out of ladders. So, I just have to go around it. Or try to jump. Oh, I really liked the game. I even went out of my way to platinum it. I've mentioned on past streams how I just got really curious about the game in the week before the game came out, and so I bought it day one and fell in love with it and literally cried at the end. It made that much of an impact on me. Ugh, it's such a long trek on foot. And then it decides to get really, really, really windy just right in this area. Okay, so the wind is obviously coming from that direction. Ugh, and it's raining. Gosh. All I want to do is give this lost cargo to the filmmaker, and then he will join the UCA. And yeah. Now, running doesn't do anything. Man, this wind is just so strong for no reason. That's awesome when games make you feel certain ways. That's why I decided to start streaming to capture those moments. Oh, cool. So, you are also doing a stream of Death Stranding? Not yet. I'm doing one of Shadow of the Colossus, but Death Stranding will be near the future. That's cool. Hope you're having fun with that. Don't worry, Sam, we're almost through this.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons detected.
Oh, geez, Sam. I just let go for a split second so I could get you to drink.
Delivering cargo.
You really are a good guy, Sam. Oh, man. I don't even know what to say.
Alright, so you said that the next time I stop by, you will want to join the UCA. Hopefully that's still true.
So you're trustworthy, I'll admit. Alright. I accept your invitation to join the UCA. That device of yours is all you need to make it official, right?
Alright, now he's part of the UCA and I can fabricate stuff.
We've added a holographic projection function to your Odra deck. Now you can generate a rock hologram and hide if you're in trouble. Consumes battery power though, so you can't hole up forever.
That's another thing that I never used in my entire playthrough of the game.
Archives that I can watch whenever I want? Excellent. Thanks for that, Sam. I expect I'll have to call you again in the future.
Good work. New order available. Please have...
Okay, I really need to just get rid of stuff, even if it's only temporary. I mean, I could just get rid of everything else because Sam is not doing so good. And maybe I'll get rid of the speed skeleton for now. And put on the power skeleton. Just because all this stuff is surprisingly heavy on him.
Delivering cargo. Thank you for your continued support.
Okay, now let's turn in this memory chip.
Thank you kindly, Sam. I'll treasure it.
I saw you have a clip of Heavy Rain. Any good? I got it as a bundle, but haven't played it yet. Did it happen to be part of Detroit, a bundle with Detroit Become Human? Because that's how I got it. I bought Detroit on the PlayStation Store during the Thanksgiving weekend sale and got the version that had Heavy Rain with it. I actually have Heavy Rain. I recorded all of my Heavy Rain playthrough and I have it up on YouTube. If you're curious in checking that out. However, please note that when I was playing Heavy Rain, I did not have the good mic and camera that I have now, so some of the quality wasn't all that good. And here, I'll write in the comments the name of my YouTube. Okay, the power skeleton should give me a lot more help. Now I can go back to the meal camp, which is all cleared out, and get the video game consoles for the collector. Yeah, I have no idea how I can rename my YouTube channel to match that of my Twitch account, unless if I were to then change my Google account information so that my actual real name is the account name. It just makes no sense whatsoever. Very counterintuitive. I just was stupid and did not make a separate Google account just for YouTube uploads. Because I never even thought I was going to end up streaming and recording videos and putting them on YouTube in the first place. So that's on me.
Keep it up. Keep it up.
Okay. Now that I am so much lighter, I should be able to run and jump over some of these ravines. I could also just go around, but... yeah, I'll just go around. Not gonna risk it. Although this spot right here looks good. Oh, jeez. Man, these sticky guns are gonna get so trashed when they return to Lake Knot City. Because Sam is continuously running into everything imaginable. It's... I don't get it. Alright. Old game consoles, and then the last should be in this other one. I got a bucket caught underfoot. Oh, awesome. Yours also was, you got it from Amazon and it was bundled with Detroit and Beyond Two Souls. See, I really want to try Beyond Two Souls, but I never owned a PlayStation 3, and the PlayStation 4 is not backwards compatible with PlayStation 3 games. So I would hope that I would be able to find it. Okay, here we go. Whoa, Sam, careful. Just walk forward. Just go across the ladder. Just go. Go, 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 go. You make me nervous sometimes. Alright. Now let's see if any of these elder, junk dealer, yeah, I won't grab any of those. Quantic Dream Collection. Ah. But yeah, I also finished Detroit, but Detroit was before I decided to record my streams. Heavy Rain was my first Let's Twitch stream where I actually... Jeez, Sam. It was... Heavy Rain was my first Twitch stream where I decided to simultaneously record it because I found that OBS has a recording feature and it works really, really well. Alright, let's get back to the collector. Oh. And I got myself into a sticky situation, and I got rid of my climbing anchors and ladders because I just Sam was bitching and moaning about the heavy load. Alright, I'll definitely just have to see if it's available at all in the PlayStation Store. I just don't remember ever seeing it. Okay, did I just make a really bad decision? I think I made a really bad decision. Sorry. I had to do it. I'm just so worried to look at the condition of the sticky guns. They've been getting banged around a lot.
Delivering cargo.
Hello? Hello? Oh, a delivery. Oh, you certainly aim to impress, don't you? If there was such a thing as a porter honor roll, your name would surely be at the top.
Emergency yellow.
I suppose you've piqued my interest in the outside world somewhat. However, as I still have reservations concerning the UCA, I'd prefer to enter into a contract for the time being. I trust that won't be a problem?
Collector has entered a contract with Bridges.
It's done then? Excellent. I will be sure to test the connection shortly. Should I require your services again, I will contact you.
Alright.
Good work. New order available. Please access delivery terminal for further information.
Let me just check what's going on here. I can take that. It's lightweight. Now let's hope that it's a lot easier to get out of here than it was to get in.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
Oh, thank goodness. A rope. You saved me. Oh, thank you. I'm gonna give you lots and lots and lots and lots of likes. Hide 2, 3, 4. Oh, saved my butt. Thank you. Seriously.
Thanks for the help. Today's a good day.
Alright, now we can finally get back to the distro center and then make our way to Lake Knot City.
Looks like a way through.
And I definitely should rest in the private room before I head to Lake Knot, because my stamina is not doing so good. I'll read those emails when I get into the private room. It's always, especially with some of the preppers, it's best to rest in the private room and then read their emails. Almost there. I'm really going through these boots a lot, even though they're level 2.
Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until the punch.
Kindly.
Cargo verified. Thank you. Decontaminating suit. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
Gotcha.
The dancing little bot.
So you made it.
Looks good as new.
My hat's off to you.
Well, take care of yourself.
Will do.
Good work. New order available.
Now I just need to recycle the boots that weren't doing so hot. And then I want to fabricate another pair of boots. And finally, let's go rest in the private room.
Good morning, Sam. Blood collection complete. Thank you for your generosity.
Alright, now we have a bunch of stuff to do, but first, I kind of want to test out that emergency yellow color for my glasses. It's kind of a more of a bright bridges orange. Let's see. I don't really have a lot of colors for the hat yet. Super bright. And this one doesn't have a whole lot of options yet either.
How you doing, baby?
Yep, BB looks happy. Alright, and without further ado, gonna read all those things that came in. Cosplayer, be sure to use your otter hood. That otter hood I made for you is pretty special. I know because I tested it out myself. By putting it on, you transform into an otter. And I'm not just talking about your appearance. You literally become one with the water. Did you notice that I even put a Bridges logo on it for you? That's proof that no one else has done anything like it. I'm so happy that I'm able to help support your work. Us humans should strive to live in harmony with nature. We won't survive for long if we're always fighting against it. We need to go with nature's flow, surrender ourselves to the natural rhythms of the world. That's what I think anyway. That's why I got into cosplay. I wanted to lose myself in a character, let the character take over. Some people think it's just an excuse to wear fancy clothes, but they're missing the point. It's an art, the art of transformation. We should all embrace our place in the world. There was a time when I tried to stay apart from it all, but after meeting my beloved, my eyes have been opened, and that's why I've decided I'm going to sign a contract with Bridges and see where that takes me. The Wandering MC. Have you used your otter hood? When I was younger, I was something of a professional host. I'd travel all over the country and speak at events, meet interesting people, and so on. In my own little way, I was helping to bring America together too. I really believe that. Sure, I was scared of BTs, but I had lots of porter friends, so we used to travel together from city to city. They called me the Wandering Host. I remember the first time I was asked to take part in a cosplay event. I didn't really understand the concept at first, but that event opened my eyes and showed me how wonderful cosplay could be. Most people are skeptical, but it's nothing you can't understand unless you've experienced it for yourself. A total transformation into someone or something else. I was an instant convert. I started running my own cosplay events, trying to get everyone to see how amazing it really is. It was at one of these events that I met my girl. Her costumes are incredible on a whole other level. It's not just her technique either, it's her spirit, her soul. She's transcended to a higher plane. Anyway, she's the one who made that otter hood. Maybe you've already noticed, but putting that on will pretty much turn you into an otter. That's sure to be useful at some point, right? I want to share her passion with the whole world. That's why I persuaded her to hook up the chiral network and join the UCA the next time you drop by. With my people skills and her designs, we'll get the whole country on the cosplay train before you know it. So that means next time I have a order or lost cargo to bring to the cosplayer, they will join the UCA. Email from the collector. We used to have things called magazines. Back before the Stranding, there was a medium known as the magazine, a collection of articles and pictures printed on paper. Oh, did you buy the Death Stranding with the BB pod? No, I bought just the normal version of the game from a local game store. That would have been cool though, but I wasn't sure if I was going to be so converted to the game until I played it, you know? Some magazines had hundreds of thousands, if not millions, of readers. At the height of their popularity, it wasn't rare for people to get all of their information and news from them. Journalists and editors would collect data, conduct interviews, and compile them into weekly or monthly issues, and readers would devour them with relish. My own father was the editor of a popular magazine. one that published hints and strategies for beating popular video games. Sadly, not long before Death Stranding, digital media rose to prominence, and that spelled the end for print publications. Thanks to the internet, anyone could produce content, and anyone could consume said content. People became their own editors, their own curators of truth, as it were. But my father was always one to swim against the tide, and so he stuck with print, in spite of the writing on the wall. They called him the last editor-in-chief. Over the years, he amassed a massive number of magazines and newspapers, all of which I was free to peruse growing up. After he passed away, I took up the mantle and continued expanding the collection. But now, in this post-Stranding world, we have the chiral network. It is incredible technology, but will it be no different than the internet in the end? I, for one, have no desire to see it descend into a cesspool of abuse and misinformation. If nothing can be done to prevent that, then I want nothing to do with it. Thomas Sutherland. You did it, Sam. You beat the mules. It's really quiet around the distro center these days. I guess you must have put those mules in their place. How the hell did you manage that? How the hell did you manage to walk across an entire continent and never have to kill anyone? I mean, that was the one thing you couldn't do, right? Kill someone, and that's another crater to deal with. Anyway, I don't know how you did it, but I'm grateful. Our bots are way more useful than they used to be, and it's all down to you. Alright, now we have a memory chip, another bike. The Bonneville Bobber, a so-called classic custom thoroughbred from revered English manufacturer Triumph. Its impeccable pedigree and best-in-class specifications make it both a beauty and a beast. Certain Bridges members also say that in connecting past and future, it makes a fine symbol of their fight to bring America back to life. Let's see. Oh yeah, so I'll just call you Zeke. Even though, yes, I do not have the BB pod, I have gone, once I fell in love with the game, I have since bought some cool stuff, so I've shown it on some other streams. But I did get this guy. I got the Jumbo Ludens. See. So I do have that. And I have the art book. Yeah, and on my I have it like on my own purse, but I have the little one. And all of those things I bought directly from Kojima Productions online store. It's like you do pay a bit extra in shipping, but you get anything you order that's in stock at in a really good time frame. So I highly recommend. Okay, so now that we're all caught up on that stuff, there is only one thing left to do, and that's to go all the way back to Lake Knot City to drop off these probably badly damaged sticky guns. They kept getting so banged up. Yeah, you're gonna get one? Cool. And let's see. So I've never ever thought negatively of Kojima's work because I grew up with watching my brother playing the Metal Gear games. I mean, 1, 2, and 3, because after 4 came out, I think that was when we were all just going our separate ways, and my brother ceased to have a lot of free time for video games, his life and all that stuff. But yeah, like I really remember watching my brother play, especially the 2nd and 3rd Metal Gear Solid game. And Yeah, so when this game came out, or when it was gonna come out, I already knew about Kojima and what a lot of his stuff is like. And I would say that I wasn't disappointed whatsoever by Death Stranding. I did go into it mostly blind though, which in a way is a good thing, because this is the kind of game where to go in with an open mind and just, you know, experience it for yourself. Actually, kind of a lot like what the Cosplayer and the Wandering MC were saying in their emails about how, you know, you never know if you're going to be interested in something new if you don't try it out. And that's how I was with Death Stranding, just like how the Cosplayer got the Wandering MC into cosplay. Once I played Death Stranding, I fell in love with it, and now I'm sharing my love of the game with other people by live streaming it and being part of a Facebook group and all that stuff. The game just has a lot of good things to say. Feels so nice to have these long stretches of road. Yep, everyone in this mule camp is back up and awake. Strange light at the incinerator.
Keep on keeping up. Keep on keeping up. Keep on keeping up. Sam Porter Bridges.
Alright, so I have a whole bunch of stuff to turn in. But let's see here. I've been recording this session for an hour and 45 minutes, which would be a good length for YouTube. So I'm gonna keep streaming. However, I'm gonna go ahead and stop this recording, and then I'll pick it back up when I'm about to turn this order in.